Tea Time with Trav. It's a viral video going around of a man driving his car while he's in Zoom court. Come to find out, he was driving with a suspended license and he was going to court for that suspended license. So literally, he just drove himself straight to jail. What's going on, y'all? It's AyooTravv and I'm back. I'm back again, and I got a secret to tell y'all. First, let me say grace, then I'm gonna tell y'all my secret. I got to put y'all on pause a little bit, you know, kind of get your, what's the word? Anxious. Is that what I'm looking for? It's probably not the word I'm looking for, but whatever. I know I could use a better word, but anxious still work. Father God, I come here today to ask you to watch over this food. Please have bear nourishment to my body. Please have not digest this food properly. In your name I pray. Amen. Amen. One time. Amen. Y'all. Wendy's got a new secret menu, y'all. They have a Nugg party pack that is 50 nuggets and it's only $15. What? 50 nuggets for... Oh. Now, hold on now. Look, y'all. Oh, my scissors not up here. That's how we're going to do that. So I need y'all to... Y'all, you literally get 50 nuggets in this bag. The package is ugly, but it's about the food. And you get, I think it's 10 sauces. And I got all of them, except for ketchup. Y'all know I'm not, I'll do the ketchup. I'll do the ketchup. I'll do the ketchup. I'll do the ketchup. And we got a chocolate frosty. That's what, yeah, I did. I'm about to say, did I say grace? Look, y'all. All this plastic silverware in there, none of them a spoon. We're gonna use a fork today. And yes, I did dip my nuggets in the frosty. Don't knock it till you try it. I knocked it when I saw somebody do it. Now I just tried it. It's actually really good. Especially if it gets spicy. So we just gonna go through the sauces. We're gonna run through the sauces like the Tomb Raider. And I do got a little topic for us too. So since this is not like the average meal where it's like, oh my God, I want to see him smash that burger. We can start down. So Tea Time with Trav. Why not? And I'm gonna give y'all close-ups of the sauces too, just so y'all could, you know. Honey mustard. Mind you, I forgot when these had honey mustard. Let's try this one right here. I haven't tried this one before. Ghost pepper. You got a little kick. I was waiting on that. You gonna kick me? Good old fashioned barbecue. Sweet and sour. I like that sweet and sour. Last but not least, we have ranch. I don't think I've had the ranch from Wendy'S before. I was like, wait, where do I go? Trying to get to the like shape the same so I get in there. Buttermilk ranch. Buttermilk ranch. Got a nice ring to it. Buttermilk ranch. Buttermilk. Their ranch is good. Put that Frosty on that nugget. Ooh, on this one. It got my wrench. I didn't use that one. No. Anyway. It's a viral video going around of a man driving his car while he's in Zoom court. Come to find out, he was driving with a suspended license and he was going to court for that suspended license. So literally, he just drove himself straight to jail. Like, what? It was that I almost cursed. It was hilarious. Like, I would have, first of all, I would have just been late to court. What they gonna do? What they gonna do? They ain't gonna send you to jail for being late. But clearly they'll send you to jail for driving on a suspended license while you're fighting a case about a suspended license. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. He got on camera and the judge was like, "Are you driving?" He said, "Yes, I am. I'm pulling over right now. I am." The judge said, so he's driving on a suspended license and he's here. Oh, he said his bond is revoked. He is to report to jail by 6 p.m. today. I wish they would have inserted that clip where it was at this moment where he knew that he... We got to be smarter than that. First off, I have my Zoom set up. I ain't been on there in a minute, but I have my Zoom set up to where my camera don't automatically turn on. Because you just never know. You just never know. Like, y'all that be like, where y'all jobs, y'all are still virtual. Y'all be having their meetings. It was a guy, probably in his, he looked like he was in his maybe 30s. A white guy. I'm pretty sure he got fired. He was in his Zoom meeting, and they see him stand up and pull his pants down and grab the lotion. So I'm sure if you're old enough, you'll know what that means. If you don't know what that means, you ain't old enough. Close your ears. But we ain't gonna dwell on that topic too much because some of y'all are young. But I was like, see, that Zoom gonna get y'all caught up. And I feel like at some point they're gonna implement, if they haven't already, they're gonna implement a way to automatically turn your cameras on. Right. As far as the host of the thing. But I did just see an update about the prison's license, man. Apparently, his license was reinstated 2 years ago. But I have some questions. So his license got suspended back in 2010 for not paying child support. That go crazy. And allegedly it was to be reinstated back in 2022. And I have a question about that because wouldn't that still make it his fault though? Because when your license is suspended and to get reinstated, you have to pay a reinstatement fee. Don't ask me how I know. Just don't ask me how I know. So I was like, would that still be his fault? If he never paid a reinstatement fee, then he know good goddamn and well your license is still suspended. Or let me take the back. It's not. Well, I guess it would still be considered suspended. Because you have a hold on. What's the full definition? Hey Siri. What is the definition of reinstated?
Reinstate means restore someone or something to their former position or condition.
So I guess it is still suspended because he didn't pay the reinstatement fee. In order for it to be reinstated, you got to pay that fee. So, you know, I don't know. It's funny as hell, though. It's funny as hell. Even if it was a mistake on their behalf, it's sad. Don't get me wrong. It's terrible. It's terrible that he has to go through that. If it was something, if he didn't do nothing wrong, if he did everything right and he did pay a reinstatement fee, I don't see how. But if he did all of that and they still messed up, then it's terrible. It's terrible and I feel bad. I'm still laughing though, but I feel bad. It's funny. I'm sorry. It's funny. I was cracking the hell up. I was cracking up. Because he was so excited to tell them that he was pulling over. I'm pulling over right now. All right, here I am. He put on his proper voice and everything just to find out you're going to jail. I'm sorry. That's funny. That's funny. And if it happened to me, y'all can laugh. I'll give y'all the heads up. Laugh. Laugh, 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 laugh. I'll go over it. I'm gonna cut y'all out and knock it out though. But so like I said, if he didn't do what he was supposed to do, then I don't feel that bad for laughing. But this brings up another topic. Yeah, I am finna stiff little gears here. And it's just how, like, yes, our judicial system, the everything, all of that is effed up. It's effed up. It's very flawed. especially if you're black. But with that being a known fact, it's not an assumption, that's a fact. But that being a known fact, why do we as people of color put ourselves in position for them to remind us how messed up our laws are? Excuse me. I was watching a video the other day. Now, granted, I've seen it before. I don't know if I talked about it on here. I don't know. Well, shut up, phone. There was a black girl got pulled over by a white officer. She was pulled over because they were looking for someone. And the person that they were looking for, I guess he's the registered owner of that car. Somebody behind her car, and they ran the plates. His name came up. So they do a traffic stop. They pull her over to see if he's with her because they're looking for him. You need to go to jail. They asked her to step out the vehicle and everything. Of course, because they assume that somebody may be hiding in there. Now, he then starts to smell weed. It gives him probable cause to look through her belongings. He opened up a backpack. You see a bag of weed. And now she just thought, you can tell when somebody's acting nervous. And that's what she was doing. And it was like I'm guilty nervous. It wasn't like I'm nervous because y'all be out here killing people and getting away with it. It was like I did something wrong nervous. Hell, I get nervous every time I get pulled up by the police. And it don't be because it's not legit or that's not legit or I did this or I did that. It be because I don't know if this traffic stop going to be my last traffic stop. Because who knows? But anywho. So she gets on the phone. She calls her mom. And she tells her mom what's going on and where she at. And then she comes over to the bag like, I need a cigarette. So he's like, okay, I'll get the lighter for you. She said the lighter's in the car. He says, I'll get it for you. So he's still being nicer than he needs to be. Because if you're going to take this lady to jail over this weed, he could have handcuffed her right then and there. He didn't have to allow her to get a phone call. Excuse me. He didn't have to allow her to smoke a cigarette because he knew it probably going to be her last cigarette for, some time. Who knows how long she was going to be in there. He didn't have to do it, but he did. So, he takes the weed, he go put it in his car. As he does that, she grabs the backpack. As if she's about to put it back in the car. He's like, hey, I'm not done with that. I wasn't done. So I guess at this point, he's just fed up. He's like, look. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. And of course, she immediately, no! What did I do? No! I didn't do nothing! And then she grabbed her backpack. And she go on like this little cat and mouse chase around her car. And he's warning her, stop before you get tased. Stop before you get tased. She hops in the car. And I respect him as an officer so much because he did everything he could do when he could. The story ain't over. It's about to make sense why I said when he could. She hops in the driver's seat. That's when he pull out his taser and he starts to tase her while she's trying to get the car started. And out of nowhere, you hear him say, drop your gun, drop your gun. And he starts shooting. He starts shooting inside the car. And then he starts to fall back. This is body cam footage that we're seeing. He starts to fall backwards. And then he falls on the ground. And she drives off. Mind you, she drives off with her damn door open. So He called for backup and he's like, I've been shot. Shots fired. I'm down. And I was like, what? And I'm not gonna lie. At first, I thought he was just looking for a reason to shoot her. Like, or he was trying to look for a reason to excuse why he shot her. Let me say that. But then they released the dash cam footage from the police car. And it's behind, so you see him tasing her. And you still don't see her grab a gun. Let me clarify that. I still didn't see her grab a gun. However, you do see her window get shattered. And it comes from her direction, so clearly there is a gun. And then he, like kind of jerked back. You know how in the movie they get shot? I'm dead. Like that. And then as she's driving off, you do then see an object fall out of her car. Excuse me. That looked like it was the damn gun. Now, y'all know I ain't no gun expert, but if it walk like a duck, if it quack like a duck, it's probably an AK-47. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I need to look up. All right, what happened afterwards? Is she dead? Is he dead? Like, did she go to jail? Like, what is going? And who is this person that was looking for? Because whoever this person was, he just put her in a predicament for her to act the ass and then her get shot. I'm not going to say that he's the reason why, all this happened, because he's not. She handled it how she, like, when the officer realized that the person was with her, he probably would have let her go. Or even with the whole weed thing, it wouldn't have been as bad as what it's going to be. Like, so if she did pass away, that's the ultimate worst. That's the worst it could possibly get. But if she didn't, now you're going to jail for possession of marijuana. You're going to jail for assault on an officer. You're going to jail for assault with a deadly weapon. You're going to jail for attempted murder. You're going to jail for resisting arrest. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I would rather be dead. I would much rather be dead than spend the rest of my life in jail or prison. Because I heard they two different things. I never did. But yeah, no. If I was to ever get, which I won't, knock on wood. If I was to ever get sentenced, so right now what am I? 32. If I was to get sentenced to like 30 years or something, I would request the death penalty. I would. But I know I wouldn't be able to handle nothing like that for that period of time. I told y'all I want to do 60 days in, but when it comes to that, because I know somebody gonna be like, but you said you want to do 60 days in. I do. But when it comes to that, if for whatever reason I feel like I cannot handle this, I have the option to go. I have the option to go. Or if I get a nasty ass attitude and be like, I don't like the way these people talk to me, I'm out of here before I end up in jail for real. You know what I'm saying? But when you an actual inmate for real, you can't just up and go. And I'm not trying to be like, I'd be up in there like El Chapo, escaping. I ain't trying to be like him when it comes to getting caught. He escaped every time, but then he get caught again. He ain't escaped in some years though. I know they got that ass on lock. Well, I thought those stories would work together because, I mean, they both were like you know, kind of ways that people kind of got themselves in trouble with the law. Y'all know I'm not the first person to take up for the law, but you know, if they ain't doing no wrong, end up on the bashing them. But in that instance, that first one, if that man did everything he was supposed to do, y'all are dead ass wrong. But it's still funny. It's still funny. Probably got chocolate all on my face. I'm full. How many is it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I ate 36 nuggets. They go crazy. I'm finna sign out. Because why would I eat that many? So, y'all know what to do. If you haven't already, go subscribe to the channel. Right there. Bam. Hit the bell right there. Bam. So you can be notified each time I drop the video. Excuse me. But if not, if you want to stay connected with AyooTravv, jump into the description box, scroll down to the bottom of that box, boom. To get to the bottom of that box, at the bottom of the page, the bottom of that description box. There you are going to see my social media. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, Threads. That should be it. It might be something else, but those don't ones. Oh yeah, let me know which light was going on, but you want to see what's no. That Alexa be going off when don't nobody be saying nothing to it. If it turning the iRobot in this mother, it's me or you. It's gonna be me or you. So let me get out of here for real. Let me know what's like, but don't want to see, but don't want to see what's wrong with it, but let me say what's wrong with me. I've been real. AyooTravv is out.